Hey guys, morning. It was a bit late, well, don't have anything more or less to early this morning. We had I had a discussion with all the small team. Those guys off at home today, so just give me a second. Busy morning. We had some guys coming in and looking for our hotel and our stuff for us this morning. Right, overnight, so we had overnight review. Almost got stopped out on the first one. Got out. First one double ups. Added this morning, early this morning on the retest. Pretty good trade so far. So let's just remove all the overnights and stuff. So we wouldn't have that. But you know we had some good trades. Wouldn't log all that. Most likely you guys might not have traded that. Internally we had pretty good overnight trade. You can see we had structured deviation over here. Easy entry on the 80. First, first, you know what the risk was, how to measure the risk, where to put the stops behind, and advance the situation of it. Alright, we in the long run gained from the 90 up. So I think we just completed most of that trade. Have one running on my account still. Looking for that 3000 number. 3002. So let's go and build out this chart because we don't have chart built on this side. So how we look at building charts is as follows. So let me see if I could jump in and put a link for this live stream. That's that. Don't know if I put it yet.
As for other earnings due out today and bigger companies, Boeing had mixed numbers. They missed on earnings per share. Caterpillar, of course, a miss. Eli Lilly, a miss. Waste Management, a miss. And Northern Trust beats expectations, just to name a few. We have a few biggies after the close today as well. We have eBay, Tesla, Microsoft, and Ford Motors. API, crude oil, another boost, 4.5 million barrels. 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 Crude oil, another boost, 4.5 million.
That's weird. So we need to see that. And I just pulled up the pop-out chart. Bang bang bang. So alright, let's go through how we build our daily charts out. So you can see we have built in stuff here that you have to do. Look for the data sets. Yeah, you're able to see that. And some internal stuff in the back. Nobody should ever see. As you can see, we're using a 8-point stop loss. 8 to 8.25 stop loss at this point. If you're trading micros, you can afford 8.25 points. Just 33 ticks. Just within range of doing the top step micros. Alright, let's get to how this is. So we go to X to get the your average flows. I use it because it's a little more eggy stuff. I have enough conversation in the background. Pretty cool guy. Most likely might come across a couple of junior boys at first day. Control F, US 500. Close was 94. This is the bill, more or less the deviation. Need to do some updates on this. Two most important numbers, 74s, drag. So this is more or less finding the average range for we're looking at. More or less we are some moving average. You can see if the market had dipped. We're looking for the opportunity on there. We had one sitting there overnight. Well, not overnight, this morning. Just in case we had a follow through on the sell side. 13.5. Guess without them. We have a big target to the upside. Dearest target here. Hide some of this news. I really can't show you from this is streaming, so well not streaming. This is my actual desktop for gaming. Next desktop is trading desktop that on a proxy server. Run that off NordVPN. Right, get to lag and stuff so we can get the value areas. Blah 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 blah. Old stuff. It's called the fiddle too. Right. 03. PSC was way up here. That was what's changed yesterday. You can see where we had we line for guys were I'll be trading some full size contracts. Yeah, you know, well, in the background made some money yesterday. If you watch the video, you will always see that line there. 15.5 to 03. So we take that as 13s and 03s. So we can front run the order a little bit if the order does come up. Oopsie. to readjust that a bit. Maybe later. Identify a value. The lens chart was up to 6. Take low. High would have been 06 and 98. Yeah, just the chart. Make sure it reflects any character. Close this. Reflecting character. Have a small peep and see where we're looking at. What value is. Oh, I need to put the PLC for. Yesterday it was Tuesday at 12. Where's my Tuesday? I think it would have been last week. This little is a Wednesday, I think. Maybe the wrong one. Doesn't matter, I just point out controls, looking to see where the market's stacking. Back at the 97 again. Get the value reacting. It's 1014. So might get some resistance on that side on the 3000. You can see with the inflection point at 97 was again. But then I was talking about, you can see from the trade yesterday we took, we should PM trade, well, we took with 6 points. Don't ever stick around once you know what the market or you're trading against it low. We don't stick around at all. 6 points on a 3 PM trade. Run for your life, as we say. Overnights, on the same thing. If you're using 2 contracts, 6 and 10 points, fuck up. Get off. A trade. Use structure when you need to use structure as protection. Like we did here. Came down, make sure your stops beyond that. Use your volatility stop as your stop. Don't worry, you're trying to make 1 to 1, 2 to 1 if you get through. Once you have your first take profit out, roll your stops. We're back at 97 again. Looking boy. And act on that this morning. The instruction is only act on up here to here. This is our kill zone. Right there. Need to label out this stuff a lot better. Right, so we did actually grab below 6 points when required on the trade, especially if we're making our opening trade following trade, or for that like this morning. Don't have any major expectations for it. We were looking at is this area here for the sell side. I have 50%, 61%. So we'll see how our reaction. If we have a reaction, identify our levels. So if my voice talking another thing. Was having long conversation with our guys. We do have long conversations on trading and the mentality behind trading. When, where, and why you take a risk, how you act in the market, different ways. We tend to teach our style. Our style is more or less trade what you see, not what you want to see. Tends to work with your head, with your proper risk management. It's more about risk management than anything else, and identifying where you want to be in the market and how you act in the market is all your business, because those guys bring a trading plan, we review the trading plan. So now it's like second nature, they bring it ideas, poof, and we out. But we were having some long conversations. We have since 3 o'clock this morning having conversations on what the price action look like, what we gonna act, how we gonna act. So it's just more or less sufficient to recording on how we actually looking to achieve our trade. Today more or less we can sit on the hands for a bit. We have anything major news. We have results coming out for some of the majors, well, some of the companies today. So quarterly results, especially I'll be looking at Tesla, waiting for them to get beat up a little bit and then get into the market either this evening or tomorrow. Those are full shares I buy. So our attack price might show you that we had API build on oil, so I'll go through that. So it's more or less not trading any positions today, more or less having a look at the market and finding what the market is doing. So we have identified positions right here. These are not stock zones. That is something that is owned by somebody else. Actually, they're pretty good. Learn a lot from that guy. Just watching YouTube videos. Don't know him personally. Pretty cool dude. Need to read over some of this. Probably do it by here for probably a week. Because those guys and I'm doing some prep work on some other stuff we're looking at. Bam, 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 bam. They do all this themselves on their chart, so we're just late updating this one, and next one updated already. Yeah, active trader stuff updated, so probably might have a look at oil this morning, or it should probably have not pop on now. Yeah, should come off some of the lows. Probably show off one idea so that have one guy trading on that side. Close off that, so it will be less important. You have to look at what it is doing. So that is how you build a chart. Identify your point of controls, my internal deviation levels, which is more or less what we're looking at as for the expected move in the market if we do have enough volume and trend. At this point, if it's we use it, well, it's more or less a slow moving average, how we identify that is something internal to our build out. there's something specific we have built in the background. So let's see what's after this chart is up. We forgot to check volume to see what volume looked like overnight and this morning. Should be in a reasonable range. $400,000, it's 1020. Not that high overnight, wouldn't have been that high either. But it looks like when we checked it, it wasn't overly, so we had less risk of it pushing straight through this figure here. Alright, so let's get to this. Busy. Night will 3 AM trade on the London Open. Got part of that while we were having some conversations. Yes, we were waking at 3 AM in Eastern time. Right. So let's check out how this looks out. So you're looking for cells right here at the 302 area for initial sell. If you do get it up to the upside, look at 302, use your 8 points. In this case, you could use 6 points as a stop just to protect it, because if you get you on 3, you want to have secondary entry on it. If you're use a single or a double based on how you see the market. 302 to 304 is where you're looking at for a pinpoint entry if you're seeing the longs coming into the market. Use 6 to 8 points maximum idea. So the entry is 304, 305 for a really good entry on the short side. Make sure your stop's behind as far as possible, as we saw. Let's have a look at crude this morning. Before we look at crude, before you look at any charts, look at the API number. Blah blah blah. $4.5. See where we are at the net way. You can see what's holding up the actual price. This is week to week what the inventory looks like. So inventory was short, so that was holding up price more than likely. Past at 91, so we just came back to normal levels here based on seasonality and stuff. Now it's a whole nother kettle of fish, a whole another level of understanding that market. Why the price would go up? That's why the price will be going up. But we have some videos on this. So let's see there. I wonder why the market went there. That's your short-term position, boys. If you're in it to win it. Live entry is reasonable day if you're allowed, if you're trading. True. Look for the flicker up. So how we have an initial setup there. Now realize that he got full. Still the idea. We were speaking about that number. I was looking at it. So how this trade is built is because this is traded on trade of 8. We are allowed to trade on trade of 8 through the back. And through news, yeah, let's set up at 60. And the 1 and a 2 to 1 setup. Good thing I checked you early. So he built this. That is pretty good at trading oil. That's how his initial build is here. And then he has a single system, so it's 1 1 1. We have a single system right here. Using the structure right here. Using the node, looking for protection. See that if he get breaks out, not a issue here. So the numbers already. If you're trading on top step, I would advise if you have a single, use a single before the right after the news, wait for the flick, return, and then hopefully push to the downside. This is where we look for the home run trade. Let's see how much time we got for. An hour before it comes out, nothing in the way of news and meaningful news. See some politics playing off in a major way. Don't want to have a political view on this channel, but it does not look good. I am a non-US person. I do have relatives living in the US, so tend to have a look from the outside. I don't want to really give your opinion on what's going on there, but it doesn't look good for anybody or anything. At this point. So if you look at the scalp, run your scalps, well, 10 to 15 points. Yeah, got skipped out, right? It got broke out. News. He got creamed. The debt. Why so? Wait a minute. My time is okay. The build is only 1.7. That's gonna push. He just got creamed. No, poor guy. That's why I don't trade oil. That build is only 1.7. That's making bulls coming into the market in a big way. Or somebody gonna get taken out. That's why I don't touch it. You're gonna call me in a while and have a fit. Wouldn't be on the short side of this market for nothing. Just break structure. That's a big gap up. Whatever. Looking for something to actually do on what I trade. If you want to sell, give it, we just give it 12 minutes. I think he took his full loss for the day already, so. I'm guessing when you're guessing against news. At Belfield. Doughty will be jumping back in there. Oh, back to what he doing. Seeing some weakness coming into the market. So let's identify what we're looking at, where we're looking at today. That's one reason I do actually trade oil. Just like it. Just like it. Took some big hits on that on my first futures account. I know a lot of guys on top of the like the trade. Not my cup of tea whatsoever. Right, so let's identify where we could actually get into the market here. As you know, time is very important to me. 5-minute chart up. Market close. London open. Market open, market close. Doing that. Yeah, very London closes. It is 11:35 if you're looking for the exact number. Right, you can see we're getting some locked up on the 97. If you trade this counter and do I trade should be short with minimum risk on this. That's where volume and value is. They jump in the trade and pull the trigger here. Use our trailing stop right here. You may have some momentum into the 11:30, but we're looking for 11:30 to actually see if we get opportunity for a trade right here, which is a sticky 97. We call it the sticky number these days. So the trade idea is here. Go for the continuation trade. Make sure that I have this little out right. Don't ask me why I'm using a fib here. That's a reason, an internal reason I use a fib here. There's the 98. Wonder why it does that. Okay. I know when I'm avoiding in that shot, so you're going for that is a continuation guy. Yeah, a bit late, so looking for the extension to the downside. at least the structure, structure, and structure based on how you're trading it. We'll just wait till 11:35. If we do see an opportunity, we just call do or die time. Short position. I want to be behind here at maximum to get out all the inflection points, or at least close to, use it as security. So it'll be full risk, 8 points. Play 1-to-1s. Right there, we only know what middle for the just put in my trade there. On the live side, hold on. Alright, got my stuff in. It's sluggish after this morning. Having conversation. These are 2 contracts I'm looking at. Looking for the retest at 11:50 really. If you're in it, the stocks here. In case of a retest, you can get too far down. On the trade, I'll be patient, wait on the inside. You can see why these numbers tend to tie in with some structure, which is funny. So the call is sell the 97s or under. Wait for this for your execution. If you do get the opportunity, look for that retest anytime between here and here to 12 o'clock. So you have a vertical kill zone, and this is how you build a vertical kill zone between 10, 30, and 12. Look for your opportune time. Most opportune time to get in the market here. Well, as B see it. Don't want to follow trade anybody unless you know what you're doing. You just trade ideas, not trade advice. It's a disclaimer for everything, including life. 1.5 contracts sell on my stuff. No, just got the text message from one the high trade. Text message said poof. I was like, it's traded, man. You always had the option to move to 6 to 10 points on that when you're using your 2 contract trade, because you really want 16 points off of the market if you're able to get it. All well and good if you're looking for 2 contracts 8 points out. So I'm looking for 6 to 10, 6 points on the initial and 10 points on the back end, or 12 points as the set. I'll explain that in a while. it's a hard stop using here. Unless you're in the market already, you need to use a trailing stop. Come on. Damn it. Use 12 points. Oops. 97, 85s. Use the structure as the initial set for TP. Right. We got a 97, so this stops about 05s, which is right above top line here. Looking order that setup. Doing this to reflect that. Have a structure TP on the inside with your market to lock up. Know what you're doing and do active management on it. If you're short, I'm telling you, you should be short if you're short. If your opinion is to be short in the market, show patience. Oh, I wonder if he might send my next text message or call me or see something. But he might be so pissed. Think he take about a $900 loss right there. It's all about what risk in your market, what you're able to risk. Make sure my stuff get locked in. Give me a second. Silence my alerts. So when you hear it from that computer, I forgot the alerts was on. Just keep them on overnight in case of anything drastic happens. I'm not front running this order, so one front run, one back. By one tick, by one tick. The reason why I did front run all that. There's always a reason for everything. I'm looking for the continuation today. Ooh, I forgot to change this back on this chart. Change create this chart for this particular reason. Using a TPR preset. Fill. Both. Oh yes. Now let's see if we get the market to actually act where we wanted to act. Well, it should hopefully act. Every trade you take is like flipping a coin, so take that from what you want. Probably post up that. Before those guys. Yeah.
Another boost for
There's bloody no way, shit. This, you're gonna be so pissed. Oh, if it's a new trader, always use free stuff. Always use free stuff. Don't ever pay for a lot of stuff, charting wise especially. So you're not getting the market depth and stuff. Those things just come with experience. Ooh, and capsule. See if it actually coming up. I was build your trade. Okay. So ATP1 is 6 points, CP2 is 12 points, 8 and 8 is 16 points are risk. The maximum risk, that is. I wouldn't be using a trailing stop in this situation, based on your situation, where you're looking at, how you're looking at the market. Using that 3000 level as my protection. 3000 and 3004. If it does break, hard luck. So far loss. So don't wait for the market to act and then react. Yeah, we are 2-star level for us. Come on. Nope. You. Yeah. This 97 is a sticky number. Show you why. Inflection, inflection, inflection. If it does break, it will break and break heavy. I don't have to worry about it. 97, 97 is both sides of the market are playing on 97. We have one single backup. If we do get skunked in the market today. If we have a doji form idea. If the time you trade properly, you might get in nice structure trade right here. You too. But I just be opinion. But we're not gonna be greedy today. Never try to be greedy. Take what the off market offers you. If it does offer you nothing and skunk you, too bad for you. Let me show you what the upper potential looks like. My boy is sitting now waiting for a particular number today. That's why I pulled it before because we re-identified this morning. Why they don't like man? Piece of machine. Stupid chat. So waiting on this number here. Just waiting here. Sitting like a snake coil and 3001. He's actually loaded max risk on that on our open trade. Trying to see what he left will be going to bring us. Wednesday, sucky Wednesday. There goes the oil, bye bye. I'm trading full minis this morning from one of our accounts, so that is why he being a lot safer than us. He has a single entry. One at the 98, one at the 3001. I told you I'd explain here why. So he did that pip line for. What are the stops are above here? Let's identify how he arbitrates that up. Here's a 08 as a stop, 98, 10 points, which is 25% of the variation. So you're just getting 14 points on that particular ongoing trade if you get full on both sides. We do a lot of different stuff. And no. We don't have any room for any one of us side. We trade, don't know, a little small to get the fuck out of that chat. In case anyone of you guys are around. Most likely you might be around. The hell with it. Our own personal stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get into the weeds of politics, but politics in America is in a state. My brother and I was speaking last night. He was like, dude, it sucks. I'm like, dude, you're up there for 20 years already, so. He's actually trading a swing account part time before he leave work, after he come back home. Minis, of course. That's his own little small business. I haven't done a log on this computer, so this is my trade log, from way back when, how I have stuff set up. So you have your entry price, stop losses, trailing stop, take profit, your reason for entry, values, point of controls, what time you place your order, what time you're in and out, your trade results, and how you trade. If you guys want a copy of this, I could share a copy of this particular document. So just probably on an email to level2trading@gmail.com. No advertising, just free. I'll just copy it, pull it out, put it on next document and send it for you guys. This is stuff that you can get. This is how you could run the list of. I need to move this out. I have some videos that I made for, like, to get a couple of guys who keep coming. Just get them over run because I don't have a lot of time to waste. My time is important, time is money. So that's why I'm here for this week. So to have them boys on them in the office this week. Remote. We're doing remote stuff because we can do some fixing up in the office to do some upgrades. Doing a small trunk line so I could get a little better internet. At the moment running 40 megs, so that is why part of the reason and all. Speed and power computers. You don't need, like, if you're now starting off and then you don't need a powerful computer to actually trade. You can trade from, don't like trading from your phone, but you could trade from your phone. My throat stressing me out today. Go from AC and please. So you can see what he doing with right here. Bling bling. So you want this? It stops beyond this. See what some lag and volume doing this morning. Did I have it in the right place when I did that check? Don't know if my mouse too sensitive or what the hell. Maybe secondary entry. Think I might get skunk out here from this trader, so there's the secondary entry right there. I want the front run this here, I want to go in at about those or trees. Double light stuff. Need to get the new office chairs next week because we wouldn't be on next month. Well, I wouldn't be on next month. What are you working with? Two guys. We tried to build a team of 5, but have enough place in-house in this office for 4. One remote I could always work from my bedroom. Do I intercom link or already a Skype link? We just hope me don't watch out. Guys, probably let them loose. I don't know if I could get them in mode to see if they could run through some of the trainer real quickly and throw them in on top step demo for not demo, combined for micros. Oh, got some news from top step. They do have a pro account, so you would not have to pay for the data feed. Now, I hope that was not confidential in here. I think that should be public. Pro account target is 2500, which is really reasonable when you look at what it is you're getting, because you have 1,000, so it's 2.5. So that isn't bad at all. We're running on the pro account, so you will not have to pay for the data fee. Use that. The option is to how to use that is we have some internal stuff so that we gotta use for it. Using that on our trade of it accounts, we have how we just do it is on micros. We use for every contract we require $3,500 on our mini. So how we just trade is two contracts, so each one of the contracts. On the mini side, where those two guys have $7,000, that was a lot of money that was put to fund those two guys. So it was profitable, so as they profit, they get to go. No, he's never split for them at all. Leaving and trading as they go. My buddy with the oil, he trades oil and he has a pretty large account, so losing $900 or $1,000 nowadays, like whatever, like oh frac, frac, I said frac, FRAC. Maybe running up a wall this morning because this will be second week in a row that happened to him. Trying to sell the news, the data release. Not my cup of tea. You've been there, done that, got my ass whooped, I tell you. Oil is a very difficult thing for me to trade. I haven't studied it too much. I traded, been doing this for 8 years, traded. Started with Forex, then did the binary option, so you can see I pull up later. Well, ask me how I trade that, we trade that off. But brother was actually trading that for me. Got into futures, stuck with it, sit on the S&P, do a complete study. Been trading this for since 2015, which was probably the worst year to trade. Well, good year to trade binaries, worst year to trade futures. It was a slow grind, a very slow grind. Sometimes your range trade day was like about 6 points in an entire day and stuff. 6 and 8 points. It was the worst. It was just buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. Every single day. Just buy and hold. Volatility was piss poor. So far for this month, vol compared to the historical is a bit low, but they're providing with some good structure opportunities and a two-way market, so just to make sure that you're in it to win it. And that proper locations. Yeah, I need to play video games. It's time. It's 11:10. Yeah, should have to do video games. Probably jump back into a stream in a bit or later to get you guys update or just post it on top step. Stuff most likely that's what I might do, and then do a market recap. So I've had Stone to play this morning, and I have my World of War tanks inside my Steam account. So that's about it. So if you do get a break here, look for entry if you're conservative, 3002. Look for that within this time here. If you're looking for sales, look for the rundown. If you see this as a bullish break, make sure if you buy in 97 here, have your stops beyond here minimum. So if you need to lean on the market, lean in something that I tend not to do always, tend to avoid leaning on the market. I look for single lag in entry and let the trade play out, and manage with stops and take profits. So more or less that is about it for this morning for me, guys. Hope you guys have a good trading day. Might jump in on the 3 p.m. recap, see what's up, have a convo with those guys, see what's going on. So see you guys. I have one single setup at 3002. I'm gonna put in that there. This is on my active trade. So here, let's make sure I can identify. This is just what we have internally. This is how I have my stuff set up. So 8 and 8, 16 points RS. Maximum is 24, but we don't like to take 24. Means we take 6 points RS, looking for to the one. As the initial optional exit is, as per usual, 1-to-1. Manage in and out of one of these trades. If we do get filled, don't get stopped. 1-to-1 behind the POC, 6 points. 06, 07, which is a sticky number. If you want to take a full risk if you're not in the market as yet. So guys, that is 3 contracts that we have lined up there. So see you guys probably in the market recap on top side. Okay guys, bye.